Watch Transit TV right now.
Keep watching Transit TV.
As well, Nistelrooy has gone to Leicester City. We are seeing the difference. I keep telling people coaching matters. Yeah, you say players, but coaching also matters. It's very, very important. Enzo Maresca has come into Chelsea and he has settled this team. He's making decisions. A lot of people in the beginning of the season thought that Mani Madueke was undroppable. But I always felt that he was droppable because he doesn't work hard for the team. Yes, creatively he has his strengths, but he doesn't work hard enough. Maresca has dropped. Again, if you are an Arsenal fan, you just had a long weekend. I'm sure you just watched this one in tears. Tottenham 2, Chelsea 4. You must have watched this one bleeding in your eyes. Tottenham being Spurs again. And this is where Chelsea is better than Arsenal. You know, strength in depth. This Chelsea team is... they have been underrated all season. Maybe because of what happened past 2 seasons and the fact that they have a new coach. A lot of people thought that this season is going to be like a stepping season. Of course, it's still a long way to go, but so far what they have done this season, you can't fault it. Highest goal scorers in the league, and I think in Europe the top 5 right now. Kopama again converting 2 penalties in this one, and 12 out of 12. No one has done it in the PL. I mean, what else can you say? This one, let me talk about Tottenham before I go to Chelsea, because let me just get Tottenham out of the way, then we'll talk about Chelsea. This Tottenham team is... I'm just trying to imagine what it would be like to be a Tottenham fan. I mean, it's hard enough to be an Arsenal fan. I can't imagine what it takes to be a Tottenham fan. Come on now, this team is just as useless as their coach. How do you come into a big game and score 2 quick goals and continue to play high line, continue to play attacking, continue to throw men forward, and the coach stands there watching these guys act like this game has been scripted? It's quite unprecedented. I don't understand the philosophy behind this and the Postecoglou. I don't really understand it. I don't know how everybody on earth is right. You are the only man in the face of this earth that knows something different about football. It looks like the guy signed his sack letter before he even took the job, because countless times he has said it's not going to change, and this continues. 5 losses in 9 games, and of course there are draws in there, and you want to be a top team. How? And this is not this is just how you are. This is how the team is set up. Tottenham were 2 goals up. Udogie, I thought that guy was a good defender. You have just 2 defenders behind you and 3 Chelsea players, and you are gambling with the ball up there. Lost it, and of course you know what it's going to be. Chelsea has quality up top. Tottenham, that team needs to be investigated. I know expressions have been saying this for a long time, that these guys are criminals. These guys are criminals. There has to be something. I've not seen this before. I've not seen this. Not even Manchester City plays this way when they were on form. They score you 2 and leave their doors open and say, hey, walk in and go and score. Chelsea just pounced on it. You know, Chelsea didn't even need to be fantastic today, because the openings were there. You can't defend, you can't stay back, you all over the place, you pour men forward, you just act like the result has been determined before you get into the pitch, and you know, whatever happens. It's really, I don't really understand it. Somebody, any Tottenham fan in the comment section, please let us know what Postecoglou's philosophy is. What is the substance behind this is philosophy? Because I can't figure it out. There's nothing about it that can work. There's nothing about it that makes sense. Because this is not the only way you score goals and win games, by attacking like the opponent doesn't have attackers, like just pouring men forward. People still play with caution and score goals. Chelsea defended and they still scored 4 goals. So you're not going to tell me that the only way it was because you want to score goals, that's why you don't defend or you don't put men behind. So it's really, I don't understand it. And if anybody in the comment section understands it, please let me know so that we can begin to reason with Postecoglou. But if I were Daniel Levy, I know he himself, he has his own issues. This guy will not be a Tottenham coach by tomorrow morning. But I mean, they've been around as well. They've been around Europe signing coaches. They brought Mourinho, they brought Conte, Nuno Espirito has been there now. And so, of course, sometimes you might have to doubt yourself. But this is not how to play football. There is no way, and Postecoglou can convince anybody, especially in EPL, they can coach a team like this and they win games for you. They talk about Chelsea. This is not to take anything away from Chelsea. This is where Chelsea is better than Arsenal. Where is that? They have squad depth. They have player. The kind of firepower that Chelsea have assembled going forward, I've been saying it all season, is unprecedented. There is no way they will score goals. All Chelsea need to do now is to make sure that they this is where Chelsea is better than Arsenal. Squad depth. There's no way anybody, Chelsea had the amount of players that Chelsea has going forward is unprecedented. They have assembled one of the best. The standard doesn't fall when you make changes. And this is where they are better than Arsenal. They have created this team, created this squad depth that can attack any defense. And a lot of people don't rate Chelsea. A lot of people feel this is not the year for them. But I guarantee you that if this thing can continue, if Chelsea do what they normally do, go in January, sign 2-3 players, especially defensively, and maybe upgrade their goalkeeper, they will challenge for the title this season. Yes, you can say this season, or like last season, they've been lucky with injuries, especially their key players have been fit. Maybe we will see the other side of them if that happens. Say Kopama and Lavia are out at the same time, or say Jackson and Palmer are out at the same time. Then we'll see if what will happen to them. But so far, this is what Arsenal needs to learn. They need to go out there and spend money, buy front player, create options. The kind of quality that Arsenal has when you make substitutions up top is not as good. So this is where Chelsea has advantage, and they are pulling away. They have played tough games. They played Arsenal, they played Tottenham, they played Liverpool this season. So you're not going to say, yeah, they have tough games coming. Though in EPL, no game is easy anymore. But of course, we still know who the contenders are going to be. So Chelsea, they believed in the structure today. They believed in the philosophy. They believed in themselves, and they kept going. Yeah, unfortunately, considered the first 2 goals. Cucurella, I don't know what he was doing with his boots. You did your warm-ups. You knew the boots you had on. I don't know why you had to wait until it cost your team 2 goals before you changed them. You swapped them. Other than that, today we saw Maresca, after first half, made a very bold call. Took out Lavia, moved Caicedo from the right back to the middle, and took hold of that midfield. I was very skeptical that it was going to work, because we have seen Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez in the beginning of the season not working on last season. But it worked because he has moved Enzo a little bit further, and he got his goal today. 3 goals in 4 games. This is not the form we saw in Enzo with last season. So and this is what we call coaching. Coaching really matters. In fact, it's not just Chelsea, in Man U as well. Nistelrooy has gone to Leicester City. We have seen the difference. I keep telling people coaching matters. Yeah, you say players, But coaching also matters. It's very, very important. Enzo Maresca has come into Chelsea and he has settled this team. He's making decisions. A lot of people in the beginning of the season thought that Madueke was undroppable. But I always felt that he was droppable because he doesn't work hard for the team. Yes, creatively he has his strengths, but he doesn't work hard enough. Maresca has dropped him in a few games this season. And he said it openly that he doesn't work hard enough. And I've been saying this for a very long time, that's the only problem that Chelsea has. Their wide players don't help the defending enough. And he did that today. Again, Sancho, after Kopama, Sancho for me should be going for man of the match. This is the best game I have seen him play in EPL. I'm not talking about Tottenham, both in Manchester United and in Chelsea. He was unplayable today. He was on fire, toasting and roasting Tottenham players. Though, got his goal, though he could have done better. He could have scored more today. Chelsea, like I said, are looking strong, and this is where the main reason why they can finish above Arsenal or even go for the league this season is because they have strength in depth. And they have been lucky with injuries to their key players. So if anything happens, if there's anything that's going to happen, we'll probably wait and see. If injury happens to their key players, maybe we'll now see the other side of them. But the Chelsea that I know, and this is what they've been doing for a very long time, they spend money. They don't care about FFP. They probably get a ban. But if Chelsea goes out this January and sign 2-3 experienced players and they click, Chelsea will contend for the title this season, and they could win it and they could finish above Arsenal. But again, this is EPL. The league is still far away. Just 15 games played, 23 games more to go. So much can still happen. But this Chelsea team is looking dangerous. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think Chelsea will finish above Arsenal this season? And if so, what will be your reason? And I'll see you again next time.